that here in Ingham County, we are so fortunate because we have our own Capital Area Humane Society. Do I have any of our folks out there now?
Yes.
Who are wonderful, as well as you just heard from Jamie from the Ingham County Animal Control and Shelter, and the good work that they're doing here in my community each and every day, and I know that goes on all across the state of Michigan. I am a state representative, and I want you to know that your advocacy makes a difference. We have had countless emails in our office, and I know that that's happening throughout the legislature, and it matters. When I walk in my office, I always say, you know, who are we hearing from? And I think sometimes people think it doesn't matter when you pick the phone up, when you send an email, when you stop at an office, but I can guarantee you, if Carissa says to me, oh my goodness, today we have 5 emails on such and such, or 3 emails, only 3 or 5, I start to say, I'm going to take a second look at that. I need to know, I need to know more about that legislation. When it gets up to 20, 25, even more so. And I would say on this issue and a lot of animal cruelty and animal rights issues, the numbers are staggering, the emails we receive. So it does matter. It makes a big difference. So keep up your advocacy on this issue and other important issues. I've heard, like I say, I've heard from you. I'm supporting the legislation. We, as we all know, our challenge is to get a hearing for it, get it on the agenda this year. I don't know if that is going to happen, but again, I would say keep pushing that message. And you know, I'm supportive. There is a role of government, whether it's with people or animals, to be sure that all of us, again, people, animals, are treated in the way that we would want them to be treated. There is a role for government to be involved, and I think these are very reasonable. The parts of this bill are certainly nothing extreme. They're very reasonable, and I just really hope that we can get it passed this year. So thanks again. Thanks for being here. Keep up your good work. And the puppy parade was a marvelous idea. Whoever idea that was, I think you really, it's the buzz of everyone around the Capitol today. So thanks.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
That's great to be the buzz of the Capitol. You bet. Thank you very much, Representative Bauer. And then I guess the last person to introduce is the one that we all know and love. Pam Sordyl is the founder of Puppy Mill Awareness of Southeast Michigan. She has worked hard to educate the public about puppy mills and their link to pet stores through active campaigning with a dedicated group of puppy protectors. Puppy Mill Awareness has put a spotlight on the horrors of commercial breeding. Thank you, Pam, for bringing us here today to give a voice to these and all animals.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you for helping me introduce all the speakers. I get nervous up here, but I'm really excited. I just can't believe that you all came, took the day off. I'm sure some of you came pretty far, so I really appreciate you showing up with your enthusiasm. Whoever was leading the chant, who are you? That was awesome. Woo-hoo! Especially for the cameras. I think we're going to be on TV today or tomorrow. Thank you. Okay, so. All right, so I want to, I have just a really short speech. I know it's been a long day too for you guys, but I want to thank my volunteers, the people are behind me. They do a lot. Every weekend we're out doing public education campaigns against our pet stores, and they stand in all kinds of weather, and they sign up for everything. I never have a shortage of volunteers, so I want to thank you all for coming today. I also would like to thank Sunday Harvey. Is she up here? Okay, she's working at the tent. She prepared a lovely lunch for our sponsors today. Oh, here she is, Sunday Harvey. She had to give the senator her lunch. No, we did want to thank our sponsors, so we prepared a nice animal-friendly lunch today for them. And thank you, Sunday, for working hard on that. So All right, so today's important because we not only had families come out to speak for the animals, for the dogs, but we also had important shelters and humane societies and animal welfare groups come together for the same message. So I'd like to thank Capital Area Humane Society for coming out, Ingham County Animal Control, Helping Eaten Animal Resource Team H.E.A.R.T, Voiceless Michigan, Annabelle's Pet Station, and the Animal Placement Bureau. Thank you all for co-hosting with me. And we'll let them come up and talk a little, introduce and take some photos. So I want each of you to come up with your postcards and introduce your organization and show them that you've been working on this all year with me as well. Okay, so again, thank you all for coming and getting political for animals. Might be new to you, but like what Representative Bauer said, it does count. So I hope you all filled out a postcard. We will personally deliver that postcard to your representative, and I will be sure that that will happen because I don't want to pay for stamps. Okay, so I'm going to come down. And they'll remember us. Aren't these bright shirts? They will remember us. So anyway, before we wrap things up, I wanted to make it real short. I have a pledge that I want to share with you. I wrote this this last week. It's a pledge that I want to make to this cause and to the animals. So I pledge diligently to identify all puppy mill operations and ensure authorities are aware. And I pledge to make this legislation a priority until it passes. And I pledge to work on ordinances that restrict the sale of puppy mill dogs and promote adoptions in our communities. And lastly, I pledge to stay with this cause for the long haul. I'm not going away. I've been doing this for 4 years, and I'm going to be doing it for a while. So that's the only way change will happen, is if we stick with it. And I'm asking everyone to stay the course with me. So that's my pledge. I remember when, thank you. I remember when my group formed 4 years ago. It began as a parade. A local Humane Society here on Valley sent out an SOS that said, we have a new puppy store selling puppies in our community. We can't let this happen. I responded and I said, I'm going to do a parade. Let's march our rescue dogs right past that new pet store. And we did. We had all the rescue organizations come out, and that store is no longer open. Okay, so it's hard to measure success when we're doing public education, but I know we are making a difference. In 2008, I'd ask everyone, do you know what a puppy mill is? No, what's a puppy mill? Now everyone knows what a puppy mill is. We don't have a problem getting signatures on our petition. So I know we are making a difference for the animals stuck in cages, pumping out puppies for the pet trade. Animals deserve to be treated with dignity, respect, and kindness, and that's not what puppy millers do. So what I want you to do is I want every puppy hugger here to hug their puppy one more time. Anybody taking pictures? And I would like to invite the organizations and groups that checked in with Jill to come up. Is Jill, do you have your clipboard? Okay, so Jill's going to introduce the organizations that are here today. Just come up with your group, and you can get your photo with our cute dog and our banner, and just tell them who you are. And then at the very end, if you all would like to gather on the steps, we'd like to do a group photo. And then we'll be finished for the day. But before we go, we have a special treat for all of our volunteers. We have homemade animal-friendly cookies prepared by Nicole, and some cider. So I want all the volunteers to come over and decompress with me and reflect on the day. So thank you, everyone.
Okay, first I'll introduce Vicki Diesner from the ASPCA.
I did better that time.
Oh, you did great.
Oh, thank you.
Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, the ASPCA, is thankful to be a partner with the puppy awareness folks. I mean, look at these excited and committed volunteers. But look at all of you. It's this partnership, it's this commitment that's going to make a difference in getting a puppy mill bill passed in this state. I want to show you a picture of a puppy mill raid that the ASPCA did. No one should profit from keeping animals in such a cruel condition. We all must pledge together to get a puppy mill bill passed in this state and within the next year. There is no more time to waste. We have to get these animals out of these horrid conditions that they are in. We are thankful to work with all of you and will continue to do so in the next year to get this passed. Thank you so much.
Society here in Lansing is Maggie Farrell.
Hi there, I'm Maggie Farrell from the Capital Area Humane Society, and we're just here to show our support for the Puppy Protection Act and the pet limit law. And I just wanted to say one very short quote from a famous philosopher named Jeremy Bentham. He said, "The question is not, can they speak, nor can they reason, but can they suffer?" And we all know that animals can, so we need to stop it. Thank you.
And Ingham County Animal Control. Mason.
Okay, all right. This is our group. These are all volunteers for the Ingham County Animal Shelter, and there's more out there too. So we're just here to support this legislation. We feel strongly about it.
Okay, I'm going to put Holly on the spot if she's here from Voiceless. Voiceless Michigan is an incredible rescue group here in Eaton County area. So I'm going to put Holly on the spot and bring up Holly Thomas from Voiceless.
Bring your people. Invite your people up. Get them all up there. Get them all up there.
Hey, if you're with Voiceless, come on up here. It's all you too. Back, come on. Glendina. Becky.
She doesn't want to come up.
Hi, I'm Helen with Voiceless. We're located in the Lansing, Michigan area, and we fully support the puppy mill bill. And we hope everybody else will. I'm going to reiterate what's already been said, how important it is